Hey everybody, I'm coming making this video message and I want to tell you all, don't be quick to support people that you know don't support you. The reason why I'm making this video message is because you at some point are going to come to the realization that there are people who will expect you or even ask you to be supportive of their agenda, their business, their ministry, and everything that they have going on or things that they are trying to get off the ground and start. But when you look at them, you will realize, you know what, this person is asking me to do a lot as far as supporting what they're doing or the business they're trying to get off the ground, but this person has never supported me, and I have a business as well. I have a channel as well. I have a platform as well. I have an agenda. I have a ministry. I have some dreams and some things that I want to bring to pass. But this person or these people, they have never supported me. They're not interested in what I'm doing. I am here to tell you guys, you have got to set this level of boundaries or boundary with the people who want to drain and pull from you, but they don't have your back and they don't care about what you're doing. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of examples of how a lot of people are nowadays, especially when it comes to social media. I'm gonna tell you all what people do and how unapologetically you need to shut it down when they try to get you to do the opposite or to deliver the opposite of what they do. So let me tell you guys something. Social media is not 100% bad. I've talked to you all and told you about how I personally feel about social media, but I am a firm believer in you not getting submerged in social media to the point where it is affecting your mental health, it's affecting your emotional health, it's causing you to lose relationships with different people, or it is causing you to look at yourself as a failure in life. So I have very strong opinions about social media, but on the flip side of it, I know that social media is used as a tool. I know that it can be very positive and uplifting when it's used right. So nowadays, what people are doing on social media is that when they want to start a business, or if they are already running a business, they put it on their platform, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Facebook, whether it is on Instagram, or they put it on YouTube. They put what they have going on the social media platform, and the more traction it receives, the more that person is known, or the bigger that person or their business, or like I said, their agenda, it blows up. Everybody might not like it or care for it, but if they're getting a certain level of traction, it doesn't matter who is not on board. As long as people are on board and that man or that woman is becoming successful off what it is that they are delivering to you all, which you're the audience, then that's all that matters. And so you're going to have people that you know, either you went to college with them, you went to school with them, you grew up with them, they're a family member, they may be a friend. And at some point, if you pay attention to people who want to start something, who are already running something, or they have a particular agenda, they will have moments where they hit a plateau, or they will have moments where what they're doing is not doing that well. And so if you are, this is a very, very particular message. If you are the type of man or woman where you get traction because of what you are doing, maybe you are a speaker, maybe you are a leader of some sort, maybe you own a restaurant or a beauty salon, maybe you own or you came up with a community center for kids because in their neighborhood they're faced with a lot of violence. So you came up with a community center. Maybe you built a shelter because at one point you experienced homelessness. Whatever it is you're doing, if you are getting traction off of it and if you are getting attention off of it, the people who also have a business, they also have a platform, or they are doing something of some sort, they may come to you and ask you to share what they have going on your platform. They may ask you to show up and speak to their audience about their business. They will come to you and they will ask you, can you give them some tips or pointers or work kind of behind the scenes along with them on their platform, on their business, or on their agenda. However, when you or if you sit back and you think about, okay, this person wants me to help them with their business, this person wants me to promote what they have going on, this person wants me to pass out flyers for them, they want me to show up and speak to their audience or their ministry or their group about what it is they're doing or what they're trying to do. But you know what? I have a business, I have a ministry, I have a platform, and this person has never shared any of my stuff. This person has never commented on any of my stuff. This person has never promoted anything that I have going on. But now they're coming to me and they expect me to support them. I am telling you guys, you need to set a boundary. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want you all to get out of character. Don't get out of character and stop being a very generous person or a helpful person or a compassionate person. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that you need to draw a line between what you will allow somebody to do when it comes to you. Because let me tell you something, when I was on Facebook, and I'm not saying that I'm gone away from Facebook permanently, like I've always told you all, I've been very consistent with that. But when I was on Facebook, I noticed that behind the scenes, I was helping a lot of people. I was promoting a lot of people's music. It was people that had albums. It was people that have restaurants. They have beauty salons. It's people who they are starting ministries. They are doing different things, and I would be supportive of them. I would share their stuff. I would like their stuff. I would give them their props on what it was that they were doing. But I noticed that they would never be supportive of me. When I started my platform, I couldn't get a share out of them. I couldn't get a like out of them. They wouldn't come and help me with certain things that I was trying to get off the ground or whatever. And so when I start to see these people be very, very strong and adamant and asking me to share their things, to like their things, and to talk about what they had going on, I had to sit back and say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. Because just because they don't like the certain topics I talk about or what I bring to the table, it doesn't mean that I necessarily like what they're doing. But because I respect the fact that they have a business, or I respect the fact of what their agenda is because it's positive, or I respect what it is that they already have going on, and I know them from school, I know them from my old neighborhood, this is a family member, I'm just going to be supportive of them. I had to come to the realization, guys, that I can no longer support people or help people or promote people who has never done it for me. Today, I want you all to be more strong in this particular boundary, as far as not being quick to jump up and always be supportive of people and push and promote what other people have going on, but they can't do the same for you. I remember I had a conversation with somebody. I gotta tell you all this quick little story time. I remember a young lady that is a very close associate of mine. I don't really consider her a friend, but she's a close associate. But I remember I questioned her. I confronted her years ago, and I said, you know what, I noticed you've never shared any of my videos or anything that I'm trying to start up on your Facebook page. I've never seen you share it on your Instagram page. She said the reason why she does not share it is because I speak on a lot of controversial topics, and it would rub a lot of people in her audience the wrong way, and they may not like it. And so I said to her, well, if you don't like what I talk about, if you don't like what I teach, if you're not in agreement with it, or certain people in your audience doesn't like it and they're not in agreement with it, that doesn't mean that everybody in your audience is going to feel the same way. I let her know, okay, a few people don't like what I talk about. It makes them uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean your entire audience. You got 2,000 friends. You got 3,000 friends. You got 800 friends. You got 1,500 friends. You can't categorize every last one of them and say what they will or won't like. Who cares about the people that don't like whatever? That's not going to be everybody. Why don't you just share it? Because you're being supportive of me. You're being supportive of what I'm trying to get off the ground. And so I don't really remember what she responded and said, but that was one moment where I realized, you know what, I can't be quick to support other people. It doesn't take me out of character and stop me from being the woman that I am. But let me tell you guys something. People will try to make a fool out of you if you allow them to. And also something that I noticed and I paid attention to is that there would be people who they love the fact that I would promote their album or their music, or I would promote their business, and I would sing their good graces. But if a topic came up just overall, because people on Facebook, they do this, when there's a scandal about a celebrity or something politically breaks out, everybody sounds off about it. Everybody starts to talk about it. Everybody starts to pass their opinion about what they feel about that particular thing or that person or whatever. They will see that you have a certain opinion about that person, and if they don't agree with what you're saying, these same people that you support and you're posting them all on your page and on your channel and all of that, they'll be quick to delete and block you simply because of your opposing opinion about a person or a situation. These are the same people. They'll be your best friend as long as you passing out flyers for them because of their business they have or that they're running. They'll be your best friend as long as you talking about their music. They'll be real cool with you. But if outside of that, you have a strong opinion about a political figure, or you have a strong opinion about something regarding just life or anything of that nature, they will be quick to cut you off and dismiss you. And so people sometimes will sit back and watch you and see, like I said in the beginning of this message, they will see the traction that you have on your platform. And because they may not have that same amount of traction, they will want to use you and try to take advantage of you so you can talk about them and promote them on your platform. Because their motive is, you know what, I need more people to know about my restaurant. I need more people to know about my beauty salon. I need more people to know about my agenda. I need more people to see the content that I'm putting out. So I see that she or he has a whole lot of people following them. I see that she or he is really well liked by a lot of people. They're gaining a lot of traction. They're popular. So I don't really like what they talk about. I'm not in agreement with it. I really don't care about what they're trying to get off the ground. I really don't care about what they're starting. I don't care about their content, but I want them to promote me. I want them to promote what I got going on. Sometimes people will come to you with somebody else's business or somebody else's event. And because they friends with that person or because they're cool with that person, they'll bring that other person's stuff to you and ask you to share it and ask you to promote it. But baby, if they not supporting you, if they not talking about what you have going on, if they are not sharing your stuff, if they are not putting the energy into you that you've already put into them, or what they expect you to put into them, you need to hold out. You need to bow out gracefully. You need to just politely tell them, you know what, I don't have a problem sharing your business. I don't have a problem talking about your ministry or what you have going on, but I notice you've never supported me. I've been putting out content and doing what I'm doing for the past 15, 20 years. Not one time have you ever shared any of my stuff on your platform. Why is that? I want you all to be more direct and blunt with people. Keep your bill current with them. Question people when these type of subjects and topics come up. You never leave a smoke and mirror. You don't leave a smoky hallway of smokes and mirrors, however they say it. You don't leave that to where a person doesn't really know where you're at with them. They may not tell you where they're at with you, but you don't be that type of person. I had just grown tired of always reaching out and sharing and promoting and gassing up certain people, but I really meant what I was saying. But I noticed not one time did the exact people that I was supporting, even financially, they never ever, not one time, supported anything that I was doing. And I've seen it done to other people. They break their neck to support and talk about and share and like and comment what other people have going on. But when it's their turn to return the favor, they get ghost. They jump ship. That's the video message. Well, guys, it's time for me to go because I have some other things to do. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have been offended by anything I spoke about in this video message, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I am not concerned because I know you will forgive me in the morning.